Evening everyone, how are we all doing tonight? Welcome along 1174 William and maybe Patrick if his battery's not died in the meantime. I'm guessing that's what the 5 and 4% relates to.
Sound resumed. Microphone
I have
activated.
Milton with me tonight at the moment, rather than leaving him by his lonesome over there in TeamSpeak.
Yeah, evening guys.
So we are back on the west coast tonight, all being well. I have moved a couple of bits about on here before we started tonight just to get ahead. So we have just moved the wool out of the way and pushed it over into the shed because that was getting full. I've brought the class back from Clifftop Farm so we can go and get some more water. We have a lovely blue sky up here today. So all is well at the moment on here. Until I go and get this stuck in the river again. And I've also moved our surplus machinery down to the shop into the sell point. So the other combine header is down there, the conventional baler and the conventional bale trailer is all down there. So whilst it's nice doing the conventional bales, storing them is going to be troublesome. We do need to do some fertilising today. Because all our crops have grown on another growth stage. Miss out on getting them fertilised. Then we've got 4 more fields of grass to do up the cow farm. Let's see how far we get today with that one. So am I going to get this stuck in the river this time? I know you guys want me to. See the rape out in flower over there now. So how are we all doing tonight then? I'm guessing by how many are in, notifications may not have gone out again.
Yeah, I got your 5 minutes ago.
Right, you've got one tonight then.
I got 30 minutes notification.
Ooh,
And
that's
I
an
got
improvement.
Yeah.
It seems YouTube are changing the way they do notifications. It depends what you've got selected. Whereas you can now choose what notification you want to receive by the looks of it. So you have to make sure you've got marked as all notifications. We've not got stuck in the river this time. Progress. We're fairly near the shop. We'll just leave that there and we'll run across there and just sell those few bits of kit. I also want to sell them, they'd get more money for them. Hopefully they're still worth quite a bit. Hardly used them really. So let's see what's going to sell first. Baler. Combine header. So normally I have to keep going out of it, then come back to it. Trailer. And trailer. There was a reason behind selling that as well, because I did say we may need a third tractor. That'd have to be something fairly low priced. I should then free one of these two up. Stop putting so many hours on them. That's one for spraying, really. Some open suggestions there.
Massey.
Knew you were going to say that.
The
For some reason.
Bitter J pack.
Yeah.
The big
Ain't got enough money for it, I don't think, for the biggest one.
or the small one.
It's got to be big enough to handle that big sprayer, that's the problem. It's a 398, I would like 1174, but I don't think we've got enough money. We can't borrow any more at the moment. So unless the wool is up in price. If the wool is up in price, we could afford it. We'll have a look. I'll have to unload the trailer first though before we can do that. I believe the wool was going up in price when we finished last night. TW can't come with row crop wheels, I don't think, from memory, can it?
Nope.
No, it's got to be able to take row crop wheels.
But you can check on the store.
Yeah. Hey Stephen, how are we doing? Okay, that bit's alright. It's up to 214 sheep now, so they're breeding quite nicely in there. I'm good, thanks. Wool's gone down in price, so we definitely won't be selling that at the moment. Hey Dal, yeah, I thought you were from what you said earlier. I had a feeling you weren't too sharp. Meant I've had to just annoy Milton tonight, so he's getting the full brunt of it. You're not really, Dal. Didn't think so.
Yeah, old man. That's old age, you know that now?
See, you try to look sympathetic in chat, but what you're saying in TeamSpeak sounds completely different.
He started, so I'm finishing.
Right, let's have a look then at the tractors. So, yeah. Do you good to have an early night?
Yeah.
So we got the 390T there for modern classics, which is within budget. We've also got the Maxim, which would be within budget, the 5150. 7810, which... No, this would be FS17. 7810, which doesn't come with row crop wheels. You have the Class Arians and the little Ayers tractors.
That's 7810.
And the 7810 does come with row crops again. It's
Yeah.
got to be the Sprine tractor. Not that I'm aware of. Ross BB won't be doing it, and no one who has any respect for him won't do it either without his permission. So Class can come with row crops. That's one option. The Arian can't. Got a whole range of Deutz tractors in here. I know some of them can come on row crops. There's some very nice sounding tractors in that little lot. That isn't one of them. That one is. That's the one I had on Cornbrook. Trouble is, this is all in German. A 40 series Fords, which can come on row crops again. It's just about to clear the bank account out though. Don't want another 10 series John Deere, we got them at the moment. Then we got Peter J's Massey, so we have got enough money for them. So I don't need to ask what you guys want me to go for, do I? With these Masseys in here. So 398 would it be?
Yeah.
4-wheel drive.
Yeah, it will be better for spraying.
Hang on. Yes, yeah. So 398, 399T. Had a feeling that might get mentioned.
Yeah, that will be better. Even better.
So 399 turbo. Standard attacher, no front loader. Guess what it doesn't come with? Row crop wheels. But the standard tyres are fairly thin on this, aren't they?
Yeah. Do you have the drum lines?
Yeah, I've got tram lines on here. I don't think I've got crop destruction mod in here.
Okay.
We'll go with it. We'll leave it standard beacon wise. Try and keep the money down as much as possible. So we'll go with the 399T.
Again, Stephen. All the doctors.
Yeah. What have you done this time, Stephen? Let's clear the old bank account down. So you better have a set of weights for that one. Because we did have the Renault as well, and the 7810, the 11090 is in there. I'm pretty sure the TWs. No, they didn't come with row crops. We definitely want some front weights for that tractor with that sprayer. Yeah, exactly. 1174. That is a big advantage in 19. Yeah, so those wheels aren't exactly wide, are they? Nice little spraying tractor for us.
Yeah, it is.
Imagine the sprayer's got pretty much dwarf it, but it'll do the job. Hopefully. Otherwise we'll have to go and get front linkage on and put a bigger weight on it. In and without, yeah, we have the 399 Turbo, which has just about emptied our bank account until we sell some bits. This will be our spraying tractor. Probably won't do much other than spraying, in fact. Tedding, maybe.
Braking.
Yeah, raking, tedding. Yeah, I'm just trying to remember if I've actually got the script mod with this as well. What was done. Let's have a look. I have. So we have the opening doors on it as well. And the working windscreen wipers. Ooh, that sprayer's nice and high on there. I think we've got a big sprayer for this tractor. We'll soon find out if I've got crop destruction turned on. No. We're safe. Didn't think I'd installed it because that's not easy to turn off in 17, is it? You've got to take the mod out again. Right, still set on auto. So we better just check that's actually doing something rather than waste our fertilizer. And money because we're a bit short of that. Yep, that's doing it. Let's turn a different colour. Mind you, with these tram lines, you need to get flotation tyres down them. Evening, Chunky, how are we doing? Yeah, there was a mod in testing. I'm interested to see what it is. Kuhn Interactive Sprayer.
What?
I'm good, thanks. Look on the mods in testing list. Something about a Kuhn Interactive Sprayer on there.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah. I'm wondering if that is something like this. My ice, Chunky? No, it's fairly nippy at the show, but I didn't think there's any ice there. At least I'd be certificated to use it. 1174. I knew what you meant, Chunky. I love seeing what autocorrect comes up with.
Yeah.
Sometimes. It does throw the occasional interesting one up though. Especially when you try to swear at someone and autocorrect gets involved. Just because that thing looks awful, William. That hydrogen tractor. Or a methane one. Which one you're talking about? Because there's two. Tram lines are good, but they're incredibly wide. Oh dear, you're not doing well there then, 1174. No, I didn't, Chunky. A lot of the stands now keep machinery locked up. Class for charging people to sit in the combine for charity, which I thought was quite a good idea.
Yeah.
Donations to British Heart Foundation. Take a seat in it. You could, William. Welcome along, AC Driving. How are we doing? As a young boy got stuck in a Manitou telehandler whilst I was on the stand there. He got in it, closed the door, then he couldn't work the catch to get out again. He's tapping on the window but no one heard him. So I thought I'd better let him out. Before he started to panic in there yesterday. And grabbed the little orange hammer on the side of the telehandler. You've got the bug again as well, have you, AC Driving? Had to try not to, Chunky. Don't know where his parents were though. Getting stuck in a Manitou, the shame of it. Do you really think I'm the sort of person who can laugh at someone's misfortune anyway, Chunky?
Sorry.
Because if you don't, you ought to by now. Yeah, it does a bit in 1174. We're going to need our sunglasses in a minute. The next crop we're going to be spraying. We've got enough fertiliser to do. Bit of a bright yellow one this time. So how many of those in chat who are still playing 19 have had problems since 1.4 then? Out of interest. You talking about this Massey pack, Chunky? Or the Black Sheep modding one? Oh, I can't use the silos on Peterville. I can't tip into them. I can't use the triggers on Mercury Farm, but Middleton can when we've done stuff on it. Well, I don't think we'll be getting this Massey pack unless anyone else converts it, because Peter J has hung up his modding tools at the moment. Yeah, I'm starting to have problems, Dal, now. So much so I think I'm going to roll it back to 1.3. At least everything worked on 1.3. If you mean what I just said about Peter J. William, he's just not enjoying 19 is what he said on Facebook. The tram lines don't look so bad in the canola. Normally by this growth stage you'd hardly see him in the crop in real life. Yeah, Giants need to do an update to fix the update at the moment. It's just about wrecked my Peterville game save at the moment. The Peterville Pigs one's trying to sort that out. Yeah, but then we'll probably need an update to fix the update. What fixed the update? Probably good job seasons weren't in the base game. We might have permanent winter after one of these updates. Sound like a nuclear winter on the game. A lot of the last updates seem to be to satisfy consoles from a lot of the bug fixes. Well, that seemed to have broken the PC game quite badly. Roll on Farm and Fix, and we'll see what that game's like when it drops. I only came into 17 once that had been out for a little while, so I can't really comment on what it was like in the early stages. That's why I didn't delete any of the mods without, just in case I want to go back to it. Also, you've had that little bit of information on FSUK today, so we now need to find mods on there what we may or may not still want before they delete them all and we lose them forever.
And that's a lot of mods there that you cannot find anywhere.
Yeah.
For 09, since 09 until, let's say, 17?
Yep. If you look in, trying to think of, VF's Discord has got a link to the topic on FSUK about it, as to what they're up to. Yeah, I did see it with that, and I have downloaded, and I've also deleted it pretty quickly as well. If that's any clue as to what I thought of that mod, it looked good. Didn't look so good when I got it in game, unfortunately. But it's an FS15 convert, I think we worked out, didn't we? Yeah. A little while ago. I was going to review it without, but I got it on a map, looked at and thought, no. Unfortunately. If there are new mods for 17 drop, I will look at them in the same way I do the 19 ones. And there are a large number of us playing 17 still. Like, I'd love to see these textures in 19. I think what I've got at the moment, what I've put on a couple of maps, I've got as near to these as I'm going to get. I have refilled the spray now. You would think not without, let's just say that's harder than you think. I have photographic proof of it being harder than you think. Anyone want to see a canola with its roots floating in the air instead of being in the ground?
Nice one, Chunky.
Yeah, let's hope they finally get it fixed at some point. I think they'll finally get this fixed when 21 drops. Yeah, could well be the case, Dal. That's worrying, 1174. Is she concerned because you've actually been spending time talking to her? Unusual behaviour. Hey Crazy Chicken, how are we doing tonight? All good, thanks. Another nice easy one. Apart from a bit of grass cutting this morning. Always seem to be when you have a week off work, the time goes quicker than the weeks you're working.
That's generally how it is, yeah.
Yeah. It looks like CD is back at it again now from his Facebook. The triax and the old stylish trailer he's now doing as well. So he's found his motivation again. Ooh, good question, Kevin. Now, up to now, that's involved an additional crop from memory. The DLC, because last time it was sugarcane, wasn't it? What came in the DLC?
Yeah.
So, you never know, we may get a root crop option. There's usually, well, there was a map in it as well last time. Starting to worry about you and your goats, Dal. Well, that would be a nice additional extra. Carrots and goats would go well together without. Mind you, don't much them things won't eat. Apart from what you want them to.
Yeah.
It's about right, isn't it, Milton?
Yeah,
The
you're
goat will
right.
eat everything apart from what you feed it.
Yeah.
So we know there's an announcement coming at FarmCon about something. I think we all have a pretty good idea what that's to do with now, given where it's being held. We've got Seasons in the background somewhere. Yeah, forestry chef Dal, that's what it's going to be. Or maybe it's going to be FS19V2, the fixed version. Yeah, I don't think that would go down very well being held at class somehow without. Yeah, what they're doing with seasons look like that's going to knock it back into the play again. I mean, I'm really looking forward to seeing what we can do with that when it comes. Imagine us doing this in the season in 19 with crop rotation, where we can't grow the same crop again, that sort of thing. I have a feeling some of what was in the last update was seasons preparation. Knowing a little bit about what was needed to be done for seasons from various people. They've had to do a couple of tweaks to the game to allow seasons to work. There's one or two bits in the update which may have been related to it. To do with daylight. Buy the DLC, Kevin. Shows it will do anyway. I'm doing 19 in videos still. We may get a 19 stream tomorrow night. Oh, I'd still pre-order 21. I don't hate 19 at all. That's what I think is more the case, Dal. I think Class will be could well be the big brand in 21. Like to be proven wrong, but they usually bring a new brand in
Every
21.
year.
Yeah.
Every year the game is released. They bring
Yeah.
a new,
So if they bring
a few brands.
yeah, if they brought Class in 19, then what have they got for 21?
Yeah.
Might be that Class are announcing they go and be in the game. That would cause a little bit of a outcry, I think, without. Cormic, yeah, there's an option. We do know that Berthoud are coming in with sprayers. I found that post on Facebook months ago. Berthoud announced they were joining Farming Simulator, which doesn't surprise me, because two other members of the group are already in the game. For those that aren't aware. It's already at least 2 members of the Berthoud family in FS.
Which ones?
They're actually on 17 as well.
Yeah.
So I can show you.
And I found the other day that John Deere owns a part of Kramer.
I knew that for months.
Yeah, I just found the other.
Yeah.
So John Deere has been technically on the game for a long time now.
No, they haven't. They only bought into him last year, I think.
Yeah.
They only own 5 or 10%. It's not a very big share.
It is just a small part of the company that they have some interest.
Yeah. Right, so Holmer is
Yeah.
part of the same family, which is the XL group. as is this one. The Nicholas Spryer here, the Stiller 460, is also part of the Excel group.
Interesting.
Along with Agrifac, Hardy is now part of it as well, from memory. Matro, another part. So it's quite a large group, and if you bring the smaller kit, Hoselock, from the gardening side of things, is part of the same family. And if you're into knapsack sprayers, that sort of thing, Cooper Pegler as well. It's quite a massive group. If you ever want to see exactly who is in part, just Google Excel group. You could get lost in this stuff. At least you don't get the pollen and the smell on this in game. Found my first Harvest 2019 video from Europe earlier this evening, from France. So combining is underway over there by the looks of it.
Yeah, they have a heat wave.
Yeah, that's going to hit us Saturday for one day.
Yeah.
It should be 29 degrees here Saturday. So I have to find the vent pipe for my air conditioning unit if it's going to be that warm again. So you've got these grass fields to fertilise as well. Heading this way. My Anderson DLC is updated okay, William?
I haven't updated mine yet. Did you enter in the server yesterday with the Anderson DLC updated?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so...
Never know, Kevin. I know it didn't go in the base game this time, so it broke it so badly when they tried. There is a lack of JD equipment, that's for certain. There's a few modded bits doing the rounds, some of it is private, as you know, because I've got some, but JD seems to be very restrictive as to what they'll allow through.
Yeah.
As a mod, which probably isn't helping people. We know that the Coon Mower in game could easily be rebadged as a John Deere and put through.
Yeah, it is the same thing.
Yeah, I used to use a John Deere one. If you bought spare parts for it, they came from the Coon dealer. So
Yeah.
cheaper. And they half the price.
Their balers are Coon balers. The big square
I was
ones.
going to say the big square ones might be, the round ones certainly aren't.
Yeah, no, the round ones are their own design.
Yeah,
I was referring to the big square.
so I had a feeling you might have been talking about the big square ones.
Yeah, it is cool.
So they've always made round ones and conventional.
Yeah.
Used to use a 590. Sort of 1500 and 2000 mile bales a year with it. And straw and occasionally some hay. Look at what other kit John Deere got available we haven't got. We've got sprayers.
Yeah. Sprayers, grass equipment.
Yeah, grass
cell,
equipment, balers,
cell propellers.
forage harvester.
Yeah. The swatter.
Yeah.
Swatters.
Drills.
Drills.
Yeah, rippers chunky.
Reapers.
Although to be fair, that would be the more the American side of the pairs, so it depends what JD actually wanted in.
Diesel plows, disc arrows.
None of which is commonplace in the EU.
Yeah, that's one of the problems.
John Deere 750A is over here, but that's about it. John Deere goats. Well, we have known John Deere's gallop and goat for a little while at times. The old gallop and goat on the front of the bonnet. I think Dal has developed an unhealthy obsession with goat's hair, Milton.
Yeah, I'm becoming very suspicious of now.
I think
And
Witchy
goats.
needs to get him some help.
Yeah,
Either he's running the fever tonight.
I think Dal needs a day or two on that padded room.
We don't want him to start hallucinating and having the occurrence like in that video I showed you the other night with the...
Yeah, he needs to go to the padded room, for a few nights.
It's interesting, William. Where are you trying to update it from? Oh, you need Goat Simulator, Dal.
Yeah.
I haven't played that for a couple of months now. It's a good way to have a laugh for half an hour or so, then you get bored of it.
Yeah.
I think many goats you can strap a set of jetpacks to. Probably thankfully as you've got goats, isn't it, Milton?
Yeah. They don't need jetpacks. I can tell you that.
I went through the website, William, and done it that way. Better just check, are you PC or console? Before I tell you to do that way.
Yeah, from the mod hub you for the PC you cannot update the Anderson DLC. It's to be done on the website.
Yeah.
You need to download the game.
Yeah, go on to the website and follow the link on there to do it. You'll have to put your product key in the game. That should hopefully sort that one for you if you try to do it in game.
I had tried in game, but it didn't work.
suppose that's something I could try doing, is uninstall an FS19 and reinstall on it.
Yeah,
From the download key.
you can do that.
So I can just rip all the log files and everything out of the game, the mod folder.
Hmm?
And all the save game folders. How I done last time I reinstalled it. I'd have to redo all my texture packs. Or just swap them over. Might try that one. But it needs a fresh install. Because something did go seriously wrong with my game last week when 1.4 hit, didn't it?
Yeah,
And that crashed everything.
you are having problems that I'm not having.
Well, I wouldn't recognise it from the direct install version on PC. I'm running off disk again at the moment. Just wondering whether to uninstall it completely and reinstall the download version to a different hard drive. Got 4 of them on here. I think 2 of them in use at the moment. Oh, I've had bigger problems on MP than that one without. I can't use any. Can't put straw in the cows. With anything other than the loader.
You
I feed the
cannot-
cows with a loader. I can't sell wood chip, but Milton can get on my tractor and sell it.
Yeah. You can unload on silos.
Yeah, I can't tip on silos. When I try to sell anywhere, it tells me I don't own the land, so I can't unload. So something ain't right. Have to move that baler in a moment so we can do that at the grass field. I'll try that tomorrow if I get a chance. So I've got quite a bit of recording to do and I really need stuff working to do it. Funny enough, GD can use that MP as well. He has got access to the same MPs I have. My ones and the other one being Cornbrook. What time am I streaming, Daniel? Right now. I'll probably finish sometime around 9:30ish again, I imagine. And how we're getting on. See, Williams is good at giving smart aleck answers what I am. So there's one complete and a mess up this week while I've been off work. I've ordered a truck top for my truck and it was supposed to come tomorrow. It's now come Tuesday when I'm back at work.
Nice.
Yep. There's nothing coming up, Kevin, that's the problem. I've gone through that and I've gone through the log file, there's nothing coming up in it. Otherwise I'd be able to fix it. 1.4 has completely and utterly broken my game, GD. And the fact I can't tip anything on the Cornbrook server. I can't sell anything anywhere on the Cornbrook server. I can't tip in grain silos on Peterville. It's telling me I don't own the land, even when you don't need to sell anything. And on one particular server, I can't tip anywhere, but if Milton gets in my tractor, he can. So, not quite sure what we're going to do with that one. Evening Martin, how are we doing? Evening Austin. There's people having issues 1174, but everyone seems to be having different ones again. A lot of people having the one you've experienced with FPS drops. I've left the Cornbrook issue in SFTN's capable hands. It'll never work again.
Probably.
That's where you find out if he's lurking.
Or he can fix it.
Yeah.
You never know. Did he fix something today? So
I know, I'm truly terrified by that.
yeah. Did he start fixing things? It's a bad one.
Yeah. Temporary blip.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's going to update that one, GD. It's the first thing he's going to try doing, then I'm going to have another go on there. How do you fix yours, Kevin? Out of interest. If I can hit any more fence posts going along, I hit most of them. At least I know Milton's not on Twitch tonight to compare me for hitting anything.
I'm on Twitch too.
Yep, that's exactly the symptoms I had 1174. I had some major ones where I had the FPS up on screen, so I saw what happened. I mean, it's dropped as low as sort of 20 FPS, then flew straight back up again. The thing about it, I didn't get no more than the usual occasional blip in lag last night on the server. So, don't think that's affecting that so much. Yeah, we were talking about it a little while ago. GD. Interest, Kevin, so you did do exactly what I said I was thinking of doing. Uninstall and reinstall.
Yeah, you need to try it.
Yeah. Because it certainly corrupted my games last week, that is for certain. I have got a direct download version on the PC, but that's disappeared out of existence. It's running off the disc currently. and that was when I updated to 1.4. That happened. It also lost my test map. I don't know what happened there. But something major happened in there. Hey Spence, how are you doing? You were saying a little while ago, GD, we need an update to fix the update, but then that'll need an update to fix that. Quite possibly. The way things have been going. I'm good, thanks. Yeah, I have a feeling that was Nitride I was in yesterday afternoon when I was on the other server. There's nothing out of the ordinary for that one. But
Yeah,
the other problem still exists on there as well, GD.
It is Nitride.
Yeah.
It has a lot of lag on the server.
Yeah. We still have the other problem on that particular server, GD, where we tried to sit on each other's laps still. I don't have Courseplay. I've been letting everyone else break with Courseplay. I've not got it installed. Let's take that ground response mod out of here. Tractors won't be so wobbly then. Yeah, well, we had a slight incident yesterday afternoon on there. All I'd done was hopped in the tree harvester and someone else hopped in there with me and I weren't even tabbing. We had that one again. Tree harvester cab is quite cosy with two of you in there.
Yeah, very cozy.
We did find it quite amusing trying to swipe someone with a tree harvester head though. Bash him into the ground like a fence post with it.
Yeah, very nice.
Are you wearing a hard hat? We're just saying its strength. I have to put pictures up actually.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
I wouldn't have thought so, Stephen, when that drops. In fact, no, it won't, because I know what seasons needed fixing, or one of the things it needed fixing to get to work in 19. So there's no way it'll work on 1.3. It'll break the game. Evening, Dan, how are we doing? I suppose there's one good thing with the update this time, at least the animals didn't disappear.
Yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, will do, Kevin. So I'll have all the mod folder taken out anyway when I leave it. Shouldn't be mods corrupting the game. You never do know with these things. Right, let's get this little Massey into the next field, and then we better get the Axion to move that baler. True, GD, true. The update to fix the update that was supposed to fix the update, that also updated the update, which broke the update. Is that one too many updates, or are we not updated enough yet?
Yeah, they will they will need to redo the game by this time
Yeah.
with so many updates.
You'll need the action on that boiler anyway. A nice little boiler. I could pull out to the roadside with this tractor, I suppose. Anyone want to laugh? I think this little master will even move that thing. Hey Brendan, how are we doing? Look like a model tractor on the front of that boiler.
Whoa, what a difference.
I suppose the real question is, will it actually run the boiler?
Right.
I'll follow the trailer first. In theory, it shouldn't even run it. But it's sort of moving. I don't think that we'd ever be able to actually use it on there though. Especially on this map. Can barely steer the tractor. Put it on the roadside for a moment. I'm good, thanks. I get the feeling that even if Giants wanted to, which they may well have done, they wouldn't have been able to. There's other forces at work, don't forget. Like the publishers. You'll probably find some like a clause in the contract about it. If they deliver it late, they probably get financial penalties. Catch you later, GD. Turn the traffic off, Stephen. Massey can stay up here. The class can go up the cow farm. Traffic's a pain in the backside, Stephen. At times. The bale add-on. You mean Straw Harvest DLC? Dal, is that what you're talking about on there? Yes, I did. I've rebought that one. Hey, Captain Simulation, how are we doing? I can send you a PM about it when I've finished, Dal. I think where we left the tether. It's got to be up here somewhere. Don't get too carried away with doing more grass today, because that's getting on in the day now. To get bailed up. I don't think we've got enough money at the moment to lease a forage wagon to do the silage. The engine has stopped on that John Deere. I had that problem then before. Smoke's still coming out when you stop them. It's like glitch with that particular mod. Tether's in there. That's what this is going to have to go on. Don't know how much the cheapest forage wagon is to lease. So we're down to about 16 grand at the moment. Do we sell that wool or some grass seed off? There was one. There's one new one dropped down, a couple of updates, including an update to the Mega Pack, which there's a video going out on tomorrow. They've still not changed the sounds on them though, but we do now have 2 other models in them, which is nice. What is the cheapest wagon? To lease, that is. Bit small really. So it's 6 grand to lease one, we could manage that trick. That one's getting a bit much. We know we've got plenty of money sitting here once the price goes up. Just need that wool price to go up so we can actually sell it. No, I seem to be getting a few limitations on what wheels and tyres are fitted on some mods at the moment. Should be able to put the rest of that twine on this now. I'll leave this at the shop and grab the Lexion. Still not taking it all on there. It's a shame. Probably would have done if we'd had the barrel chute mod option on this. That only comes with with extra twine boxes from memory. Alright, so we need to head up the dairy farm now with this. If I don't hit the barn with it, don't tell me it's going to get wedged on the post. Or against the barn or anywhere else in this yard where it decides it wants to sit. Interesting. I do love this header trailer. Wouldn't be so bad if it's actually touching something. At least I remain PG, which is a miracle. I imagine Milt was quite shocked by the fact I remained PG with that little incident, compared to what was happening yesterday with the tip points. That would have got me shut down. Yeah, this header tries a pain in the backside at times. Oh yes, Stephen, it's just been called every name possible in my head, some of which some people may never even heard of. Did once get a header jammed across the road in real life behind a Lexion. That wasn't my fault. I might have been driving, but it wasn't my fault. When you tell someone you can't get in that field because the gate is too narrow and they say yes you can, if you could drive the combine you'll get in there no problem, and they won't listen when you say you can't, and you try it and you can guess the rest.
And you get stuck and you get the blame for...
No, he didn't blame me, he blamed himself.
Oh.
He said he should have listened to me.
Ooh, nice.
But the drawbar on the header trailer was banana shaped under the tension it was under because the back end of the header was embedded in the grass verge opposite on the grass bank. The drawbar was wedged against the back wheel of the combine.
Nice job.
Now, that meant it had to come off the combine somehow. That didn't end well. The drawbar pin had to be knocked out by a lump hammer to get it off the back of the combine. The person doing the knocking out was the boss, and he stood on the wrong side of the drawbar. So as the pin twanged out, this drawbar, which was probably in the region of 15 feet long and under tension in a banana shape, jumped sideways 3 foot and hit him across both shins.
Jesus.
And knocked him flying a couple of metres across the road, lying in a heap, clutching his legs. We actually thought he'd broken his legs.
Yeah, that was the question I was going to do.
He couldn't walk the next day, but it's just bruising, luckily. But he was cursing his stupidity. We did try to tell him he was standing in the bad place, but you can guess the rest.
Yeah, he was a boss.
He wouldn't listen. He was in too much of a
Well,
hurry.
Yeah, he was a boss. He knows everything.
No, he usually would listen, but when it came to harvest time,
Okay.
panic, panic, panic. Not gonna
Yeah.
get finished, sort of thing.
Like in my old job when it came to summertime.
Now we've got field up here on the right, which could be interesting to get into. Combine's in. If the combine goes in, the header should follow in a roundabout way. Nobody saw it jump sideways. Worst case, we can always get it out of one of the other gates on this field. There's some down the bottom end of the next field along. Right onto that other road from memory. So we are going to need some silage. This field's had one lot of fertiliser, so it shouldn't really yield too much. Yeah, some people are more prone to little mishaps than others, it seems. fairly decent swath on there actually. Grass missions in 17 would have been nice. This is a mod, Spencer. These combines come with a grass seat. I'm using. These are modding Welt Lexion pack, which done grass seed. There's also script and etc. in there to put it into the shop and silos and everything. Yeah, we had numerous disasters involving him. The day we had a bearing go on the power harrow roller. He turned up whilst me and my colleague were painstakingly removing a set of hydraulic pullers. So you're taking too long to do that, I'll give you a hand to do that. Grabbed a sledgehammer, smashed the bearing to pieces. The trouble was he smashed the outer race off and left the inner one on, which I then had nothing to get the pullers on. He looked at me, looked at his watch, said, I think my work here is done today, I think I'll leave you to it now boys, and went again.
Nice help.
Yeah, it resulted in my colleague ending up in A&E on the Saturday morning, that one. Because that's his power harrow, I was just helping him do it, because he wasn't the best with mechanics at times. He decided he'd cut through the inner race of the bearing with an angle grinder, take off his goggles, then hit the bearing with a lump hammer and chisel. Have you ever seen an A1 cut their eyeball before? Yeah.
I have someone in the family that happened a long time ago.
I've heard of that one done before, 1174. Someone done it locally in the quarry. Problem was whose lorry he done it to. The firm in question have some very, very nice, well maintained, not new lorries which look like they're just off a showroom. He dropped it into the bottom of one of his lorries and dented the trailer floor. I tipped off a quarry one again. Hi Kiki, how are we doing? Keep an eye on the time tonight on there. So obviously whatever grass we've got on the floor has got to be cleared up today as well. With seasons. Always good to be done for the day. Afraid not, Austin. This is a PC combine mod. As you know, class isn't on console. Modding well combines. They come with a grass seed pack included. Might take you 2 goes to get the right ones for anyone who wants to download them. So there's one without grass seed and there's one with. you must have a farm full of breaking down tractors there then, Kiki. They're all John Deere's. As you may gather, I'm not the biggest John Deere fan in the world. I've had 2 bad ones in my working career, so that's kind of put me off them a little bit. And the last one had nothing to do was not exactly, or something to do with not exactly the most reliable either. On someone else's farm. Like everything else, there's good and bad in them, but I just seem to have 2 with manufacturing faults and continual faults. Just get this headland round finished, then I'll go and grab the tether. Yeah, it is really. There's a 6900 watt blew ahead gasket at very low hours. 6920S, which was a complete money pit. Faults. And the 7230R, which was not exactly reliable. I was driving for someone else. Amount of problems he'd had with it. Ranged from needing a new turbo, fuel issues, wiring issues, having to be split in half at the dealership at low hours due to a problem. Nice tractor when it was going alright. Pull this into the field a bit. Should chop a bit for so we don't have to clear that up. We'll go and get our tether. Bale them headlands up, we'll get the bales into one of the sheds up the cove farm for today. So I know what's going to happen if we don't. Ooh, nasty Kevin. I don't know why people take risks with PTOs, I really don't. I've got some rather nasty pictures I use for work purposes to do with that, and a couple of videos.
Yikes.
Yeah. One's a fake video, so it's been prosthetic type injury involving a leg and a power harrow. The other one is not worth talking about on here because what's in it. There's something like at least one fatality a year involving PTOs still.
Yeah, many people don't disengage the PTO for doing something on that.
Yeah. Dangerous industry to work in, but a lot of the danger is caused by the operator, unfortunately, still.
Yeah.
Yeah, as of January last year they do. So January 18, I think that came in. Part of the mother regulations. Proximity switches in the seat for PTOs. So if you offer for more than 7 seconds, it switches off.
Like the lawnmower has.
Yeah, in theory.
Yeah.
Yeah, some jobs, however, William, that you can't stop the engine for. Hi, Elite Farman. Always good when someone can catch a stream. Same time most nights. Already clocked up over an hour on this track. We already had it tonight. An hour less on the John Deere though. Yeah, usually 7 PM. There might be the occasional 6:30 come in. Depends who's doing what and where. Got a good sized tractor on it this time. Yeah, my life used to be like that when I worked on the farm. In fact, when I still worked on the farm, I didn't even do FS. I didn't even know the console or a PC for gaming back then. There's only one day I know of in the next few weeks what could be tricky for streamer, but we'll see how that goes. That'll be next Friday. May not be one then, we shall see. I might go back to one video a day again next week once I'm back at work. Certainly don't think you'll get 3 in a day like we did the day before yesterday again. Still try to work out what to do with the 17 video series at the moment. Just thinking what map to do it on is causing the problem. It's just about everyone's done CPF, so I don't really want to do Cobra if I can help it for that reason. I love the map, but everyone's done it.
Meadowgrove?
Could do Meadowgrove 17.
Or Kendall?
Kendall keeps getting mentioned. It's Kendall's small one, isn't it?
Yeah, and it will be nice for old machinery.
Yeah, that may work. Gwen Thor, William.
Yeah, the Welsh went for the Welshman. Colin Craig.
Ah, so it was exactly what I thought it was then, Elite Farming. Exactly the issue we had, wasn't it, Milton? That you couldn't pick the bales up because someone else had done them.
Yeah, someone else has done it, and someone else had...
Because someone else had done it, then I'd carted them back, you couldn't spare them.
Yeah. I just go use the grab.
Yeah. But you could use my telehandler because I had the rights to do it.
Yeah. That had taken us a while.
Yeah. That's how when you said it in Rabbit Man's stream the other night, I knew exactly what it was straight away. Shows they've got exactly the same issue with console multiplayer though. That's what we had.
Yeah.
Because I think when the game first came out, that bit wasn't in it. Whoever done the battles, you could just take them. I seem to remember the incident on one of Dave's streams about that. Someone was stealing all his bales. I guess they brought it in one of the early updates. Kind of makes sense if you're on a big server.
Yeah. You don't want anyone else taking out your bales.
No, I mean people can still steal your wood chips, but that's beside the point.
I reimburse you.
I know you did.
Just to put the things on the record.
Yeah. I never said it was you. You just admitted to that.
No, but I know you. So.
Yeah, it also stops trolling to a degree if someone does manage to get on your server. Particularly with PC, because that's the sort of thing they go and try and pick up when they can't if you've got farms locked down.
Yeah, if you have the farms on password.
Because we know if anyone got on either of my MP servers, they wouldn't be able to do anything because everything's locked down to each farm with passwords. It's completely locked down. We've tested that one, haven't we? More than once with people joining us. And I said, can you let me in somewhere, please?
Yeah.
Still debating and putting one line back to 17 again. Those two servers. Question is what map to do. I know which one was working quite well with 3 of us on there.
On 17?
Yeah, the Thuringian map worked quite well, didn't it? With
Yeah, that map was working well. The 4 of us.
yeah, 4 of us, but I think there's only 3 of us got on there at one point, wasn't there?
Yeah.
That's when you started to have your internet issues, weren't it?
Computer issues.
Computer issues.
Lot of issues.
Definitely, security is definitely the key. The server. SG found out the hard way when he had one. He didn't lock it down after the first night and he had a visit. And stuff was everywhere on there.
They're right. there to the poor guy.
We've got to have some nice gear, Elite. I do like this straw add-on.
Ooh, that looks nice.
We need this baler back in 19. Not just on a league, we need it general. That's good, William. Glad we could help you with that one. Always glad to help where we can when people get a problem, if we can. It's the odd one we aren't able to help with, but if we can think of a way to do it, we will.
Yeah, talking about that, I need to upgrade my Anderson DLC.
I'm surprised you got on the server yesterday.
Yeah, that's why I was asking you about that.
Really surprised you managed to get on the server yesterday, actually. Because if mine is updated and yours isn't,
Yeah,
you shouldn't have got on.
that's why I done the question earlier.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, very weird.
But then Nitrado's been playing up as well, so that isn't any surprise. I don't think we'll try the Massey on this again. We know it'll drive it, but
Poor Massey.
let's get that sledge unfolded. There's this baler that finally pushed me over the edge to get a PC last year. Especially when it does 27k. If you want speedy baling, this is the one for the job. As long as you don't mind spending over, I think it's over 20 quid for this add-on. Sure, that's what it was at the time. I've had to buy it twice.
Whoa.
Because
Why?
the disc version won't update itself to the new version.
Okay,
So I had to rebuy a download version of it.
interesting.
So I couldn't get on the server with it. Couldn't work out why I couldn't get on the multiplayer. And when we looked, although I had the straw harvest, they'd updated it,
Yeah.
and my version hadn't updated.
So you have two versions of that
Only
add-on.
one on this PC.
Oh, okay.
Right. Yeah, nothing like course play at the moment, William. You're better off to take that out of your mod folder and put somewhere else. That mod is causing issues currently. He needs to update it again. Please don't drop them in a silly place. It's safe around the corner now. Yeah. So the grass seed may not have yielded well, but the hay's doing okay on here. You say it's not got the backup file either, William, because when mine save game disappeared last week, I managed to get it from the backup file. This sledge makes them so much easier to clear up. Well, as does the grab we're using. To be fair. It'll be okay leaving this overnight because it's not a growth stage day. That's tomorrow's end of day tomorrow. In game. So you've not got anything in your save game backup folder, in the FS19 folder, because my one had 4 backups of it in there, what were made. I think you're out of luck without help this time then, unfortunately. With that one, the backup's gone. Ooh, that's a good bug then. Yeah, working on a farm is dangerous if you take too many risks and don't follow the right safety procedures. As long as you do everything right and don't take sort of silly risks, that's fine. It is a safe place to work. I've still got all my corresponding digits. Some of them don't work as well as they used to from 1 or 2 issues I might have caused with them, but
Yeah, digits.
yeah. Well, you've still got all yours as well, Milton.
Yeah. They don't work 100%, but they are attached.
Yeah, they're attached. At least they're attached still. Yeah, there is that to it as well without. Right, now we need the John Deere up here to clear these up. Do the sheep need any feed? No, right for the day, really. Grass seed is going up in price again, which is good. I think that's had a bit of a switch round now, William. Afraid not without. Not unless you can get the modding welt bits added into the John Deere Combine somehow. Presume you mean that T-Series one we had back in 17. That very, very nice T-Series Combine we got on there. So I have got it. So we're not going to do these with a trail, we just cart them into a shed with the grab. JD Combine can do grass seed, but in real life you'll rip all your hair out with it. So this is a John Deere Combine I used to do grass seed with. Tedious.
It is more the European combines that are
Yeah, New Holland and Class are the main ones you'd want for grass seed.
Yeah.
John Deere do a grass seed kit for them, but that's an absolute nightmare getting that stuff out of the combine. Getting it in the front, no problem. Getting out the grind tank, oh dear.
They can do grass seed in the States. I think they use grass there. But it is different conditions.
So it's probably a lot drier than when we have to do it.
Yeah. I think they swapped first the grass and then they pick up with the combine.
Yeah, you definitely don't want someone who's drunk on the farm with you, Kevin. Or at work with you. Huge difference in the graphics, and it's a lot shinier on 19. We've got seasons on 17, which is a big plus, and obviously with PC we've got this Sky mod, which I've got on here. This isn't the standard FS17 Sky, it's a mod off FS UK, which I'd better re-download and get on the memory stick thinking about it, as they're closing the site down. Now there's pluses and minuses both. We've got a lot more mods in 17 to choose from, especially PC.
More old school machinery?
Yeah, more older, smaller machinery as well. Even the Mystic, how are we doing? Exactly, William. Even for console, there's more choice in mods. I'm good, thanks. Do this without the weight on. Basically wouldn't do this without the weight on. Yeah, I got that general feeling you preferred 17 for some reason, Reba. Can't think why over the past few days. Hey Julian, how are we doing? I think you might have mentioned it once or twice thinking about it, Mr. Reba, and just something springs to mind. I'm good, thanks. think I'm getting a whole army of subscribers want to go back to 17 at the moment. This is the West Coast. Yeah, it's just as dangerous to fall in the full one in some ways. Not the sort of story you want HSE hearing about that one. I know exactly what the first question I'll give you is. Where was his harness? Ah, I see. Someone said to me yesterday when I was talking to him about various things at the show, HSE have said they've pretty much got the construction industry sorted now. Now it's farming's turn to get into line. So take from that what you will. I read into that I think that the industry has sort of been getting away with it a little bit for too long. Oh, we've got plenty of training courses and that sort of thing now without. We've got our own versions of those CSCS cards. For other purposes. It wasn't HSE who brought in the CSCS, I don't think, from memory. It's CITB who had a hand in that. Funnily enough, they're the ones who can issue them. Bit of coincidence there. Yeah, well, it's farmer's turn now, apparently. It's pretty much hit the nail on the head there, William.
I will be back in a moment.
Okay, Milton. It's the ones who don't play by the rules who make it hard for the ones that do. Yeah, there's some good bits to it, but there's some bits what have gone OTT. One of the ones I know of which I think is OTT is a rule about seat belts on certain jobs. There's one particular agency what insists operatives wear seat belts whilst flailing next to rivers with tractors with sidearms. Now, it doesn't take a genius to work out what happens if that tractor turns over the watercourse and the person can't get the seatbelt off very quick. They fit bright orange seat belts and green flashing lights to them, and if you are caught not wearing them, you lose your job. Hey simulation player, how are we doing? That's a lot of money's worth of kit to lose, whichever way you look at it. Got two more little groups of 3 on there. Keep that grab up a bit higher this time and miss the gate post with it. Or not. Miss it with loads and hit it with the tractor instead this time. Really have been hanging around with GD and SFTN too long. Start doing them sort of things. That's their trick. Just got this one and one more down there to get. Probably won't be back on here until Saturday night now. Seems to do, William. You wait till you see tomorrow's video. Clout with a couple of things in that as well. That's handy then, Kevin. Hey IRT, how are we doing? You'd think so tonight, the amount of gate posts I've hit and buildings I've hit on here. I'm good, thanks. So when we do get cows, obviously don't get too many, we won't have enough winter feed for them. Might have to buy more. going by what I said when we walked near these last night, there's 1.5 tons of hay on the front there. So it's no wonder we need that weight on the back. You won't go down the road with that up in the air in real life because your tractor flip over on its side if you try turning with it. And do the same thing in game if we're not careful. Probably go one more layer above this one, I think. Not in 17 anyway. You know they do in 19. It's not done too bad off those 2 headland rounds. 15 barrels in there. One on field, 16. Just get this last bale, we'll start to put time forwards. I think we should work our way up the cliff top again tonight for the sunset. How we did last night, so we can see it a bit better. So I'll put this one singly for now. Don't want to stack it anywhere. Oh, lovely Mystic. Rather you than me dealing with that. Delightful little individuals who do that sort of thing. Rats are more hygienic. Hope there's nothing what could jab you in that lot you clearing up. So I think that'll be Saturday when we're on air next. We may do a 19 tomorrow night, or may do Perth Farming or Farmer's Dynasty. Probably won't have time to do a seasons one. Certainly not a summer seasons one. So I'd have to start something like 5 to 5:30 to be able to get one done before VF goes live at 8 on a Friday. So let's make our way up to cliff top. Stropey Fields where the tram lines are. 6th of July I think someone said last night. Let's try that again. This time I'll try not to get stuck in the no, not long now. I think Nathan said got till the 22nd to vote on them or something.
Yeah.
And then the winners are announced at FarmCon. Right, let's might go out the cliff top. That's very bright sunlight on there tonight. Hope nobody needs to go for a wee with the waves on the cliffs down there. So how's the sunset going to go tonight on here? Ah, glad to hear that, Mystic. Makes all the difference, doesn't it? We have a moon, we have stars coming through. Not seeing much sunset tonight though, compared to what we had last night on here. I think sunset's actually a bit of a letdown tonight. Compared to the last two nights, that's a definite letdown. Yeah, that's a definite letdown on sunset tonight. Player camera just disappeared beneath the map. So the night sky will change over in about 30 seconds. So it changes at midnight to the next sky scene. Yeah, I don't think I could play 17 without it now, Mystic. I think you're pretty much the same, aren't you, Milton?
Yeah.
This makes all the difference to the game.
A lot of difference.
Yeah. Nothing too impressive with the sky there tonight. Drag and drop, William, the same as any other mod. Right. So I'll just slow that down again. So if you download it from FSUK, they just drag and drop how any other mod does normally into your mod folder, then just select them off the in-game menu as normal. It's just a mod, but you need both of them. Right, so that's where we're going to finish tonight, so I'll put a video in chat as per usual to today's main video. Obviously there's a map first look as well this afternoon for those interested. I'll be back with you in a moment, Milton.
Okay.
Microphone muted. Sound muted.
So for now, that's where we're going to leave it. So I will be back tomorrow night doing something. You have to wait and see what we decide to do. But for now, I'll say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this stream, and I'll see you again tomorrow. All being well, goodbye for now.